Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel for those of you who are returning. If you are new here, visiting for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Anita with AnitaByDesign.com, and I have amazing news for you guys today. I am a best-selling author. You guys, my mind is completely blown. My new book, Step Into It, Overcoming Trials That Lead to Purpose, was released today. And before the book was even released, it made it to the #1 spot on Amazon's hot new releases list. I am just blown away. I didn't even know that was possible. I had no idea that a book could make the #1 rank on a new releases list before it was even released. So I am just so amazed and grateful. I'm completely speechless. I can't even believe it. Some of you already know about the book and you have gone over and pre-ordered, or you pre-ordered before it was released today. So I thank you for that. For those of you who are just hearing about this news, you're just hearing that I wrote a book, I invite you to go over to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or anywhere books are sold and purchase a copy of my book. So who is the book for? This book is for you if you have had trials in your life and you feel like you haven't fully overcome those things. This book is for you if you're going through something right now and you can't imagine how you're going to get through it or how you're going to overcome. And this book is for you if you know that at some point in your life you will go through a trial. Here's what I know. The Bible tells us, Jesus Christ himself said these words, "In this life you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Jesus overcame so that we can overcome too. And here's another thing that I know. The trials of life do not come to destroy us. They don't come to destroy us, but they have the potential to usher us into the purpose for which we were created. And that's what I'm sharing. That's the message I'm sharing in my book. I share my journey into healing and rebuilding my life after the most tragic experience of my life, and that is the death of my husband after he retired from his job of 30 years. I also share some other personal parts of my life, the trial in my marriage that almost caused our divorce, and some trials in my childhood that formed my mindset growing up. And I talk about the 4 steps that I have walked through in order to not only overcome the trials, but to be transformed and to embrace a new mindset that has helped me to step into this purpose for which I was created. And I want to walk you through the process too. The 4 steps are stand, trust, endure, and proceed. No matter what you're going through right now or whatever trial you have been through in the past, it is possible to stand in your faith in the midst of the storm. And when you stand in your faith, that ushers you into the next step of trusting the sovereignty of God. And I talk about what that means. How does that look? How do you do that? And when you learn how to trust in the sovereignty of God in the midst of your situation, that ushers you into the next step, which is to endure the trial with grace. Now, when you hear endure with grace, you're probably thinking, oh, I have to be perfect in the way that I deal with my trial. It doesn't mean that at all. And I talk in detail about what that means and what that looks like. Once you have stood in your faith, trusted the sovereignty of God, and endured the trial with grace, it is from that point that you are ready to step into the purpose for which you were created. You were created for something great in this world. There are people who need you. And because of what you have been through, because of what you're going through, you will have the unique opportunity to reach the hearts of those who are going through the same thing or who will go through that in the future. So I invite you guys to go over and check out my book. You can get the paperback or the Kindle version. And for those of you who have purchased already, thank you so much for your support. It means everything to me. Well, that's it today. I just wanted to share that great news, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.